Hey guys, it's me, Artemist, and I'm here with my friend.
I'm Natalie. Once again, I have M&Ms in my mouth.
Just M&Ms for 5 weeks straight, because who knows how long it's going to take me to upload these.
Oh yeah,
But
that's true.
We're finishing up this case, and I seriously don't know what to do now. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is easy, and then other times I'm like, what?
I mean, it's either easy or not. There's no
Yeah, basically.
Okay. We're gonna do this.
And it's also frustrating because in this one, you know who did it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like her husband or whatever. It's Pink Man.
Her husband? That's a little bit presumptuous of you.
Well,
Why
I
do you
don't know. It
think
could be
they're
like her brother or someone
Oh,
or
'cause
her
they're
dad.
But her name is April
a-
May, and his last name is White.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess we
Spoiler.
technically didn't know that White was the dude that murdered.
Yeah, he doesn't know that yet, but I'm telling you that his name is White, so they're not brother and sister. Anyway, you want to make this decision now? You should have thought this through before.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking, but then I'm like, but what if... Should I ask the bellboy?
Go ahead, ask the bellboy.
I should probably talk to the bellboy.
Yeah, he's got his own sprite and everything. It must be important. My name is
The bellboy does show up. Okay, it just says bellboy. I'll talk to the bellboy.
What if his name is like Bell, like B-E-L-L, and then Boy, B-O-Y? B-O-I? Yeah.
B-O-I.
Oh, boy.
My boys! Right, the defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. I don't know why. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom
Don't
of it.
say bye, Phoenix. I mean, Mr. Lawyer. I don't know. I didn't know your name was Phoenix. I think you've sunken quite low already. If you were going any lower, you'd be. Never mind.
I object to calling the bellboy. Sure you do, Edgeworth. It's because you know there's some sneaky shit going on. Edgeworth
Yeah.
knows what's up.
I wonder if the bellboy would know if there are two people, like, living in that hotel room. I don't know.
That's
Why?
exactly
What's your
what you're
reason?
Trying to question him about, actually. Because I hold the
Yeah.
wiretap. I hold that the wiretapping has nothing to do with the killing. However,
Right, one sec.
what do you do?
Why? The music just is, like, super loud. It's like, why? It's so suspenseful, and now it's super loud.
However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. What's that? What's your condition?
What's your one condition? Is it that Phoenix will fuck you afterwards? Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, you're fucked. Straight fucked. Then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. Well, yeah.
Well, she's not the killer.
We don't know that yet. I mean, we do, but Phoenix doesn't. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. No, that's where you're wrong. That is my condition.
That is my condition. Oh. Why am I trying to be Edgeworth?
Edgy poo?
Edgy. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Alright, I turn it down and now the music seems too quiet. Just... all of the problems.
This girl.
All of them. Alright. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot.
No.
What should I do?
Do it. Go.
Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. I'm just thinking about, like, when I always, like, wanted to be, like, a lawyer when I was younger, but now I'm like, would I want to be, like Phoenix, like, whatever the fuck he's called. Is it just a lawyer? Or would I want to be a prosecutor? 'Cause I don't know.
I want to be a prosecutor as we speak. As we're having this conversation. I also want to write children's books. That's irrelevant, though.
That's completely different. Kids, I am a prosecutor. I get rid of all the bad people.
Well, the kids aren't going to be the ones looking at my day job, so...
Oh no.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I'm sure he's like here. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. Yeah, they had to, like, go get him. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Why does he still have the tray?
You think they're gonna, like, read Sprite? Yes, I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado...
I like how they literally mention it because they didn't want to redraw the sprite.
Because he's a bellboy, he's always, like, at work. The witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir.
Why does he have to talk like that right now as well?
It's like, meh.
He's just a normal kid working at this job. You'd think as soon as you get away from the job, you're like, thank God, I'm done.
Did you just call him a kid?
Well, no, but like, any normal person wouldn't be like, oh, I'm still, like, I don't know.
This is him.
This May's room service.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. My father was a bellboy, and my grandfather was a bellboy. My great-grandfather was a bellboy. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Why do I always do this? She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. Oh, look at her. She's beautiful. Like, oh, look at him. Oh my god, he looks super evil right now. I brought it to her and had precisely the requested time, of course, and then I stared directly at those titties. And I delivered the iced coffees to our guest. Collision
Them
imminent!
bazongas.
Alright. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready. I hope.
He's having a tough
This
time.
is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder somehow, Maya will be finished.
Oh, we are ready.
I like how every time Edgeworth just has those eyes. And now just because you said it the first time, every time I think, bedroom eyes. Because you said it. Alright, I'm not going to question him being the bellboy. At least not right now. Okay, why not? Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Absolutely, sir.
How can you be so...
Because she knows best!
I took Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance and those tits, oh my god, but I also heard her voice.
Was anyone with her, though?
And then I saw them, and he's talking about her boobs. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yeah, there's a lot of that. They sound too much alike, but I only have one voice.
And then what?
She asked for a nice copy. You just press everything, press everything. Let's look back there. No, you have to press everything.
Alright, I'll go and press things later. Precisely
Yeah,
9
you showed
o'clock
the wrong
then.
order, you're gonna get all confused. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it would be brought then.
Oh, bellboy, tee-hee! I want iced coffee at exactly 9!
Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir, don't say crack.
Why would she be so particular about the time?
I don't know, she's a woman. Women are crazy like that. Or something.
You sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir.
Embracer, is that French for embrace?
Embracer? I don't know. It's French for kiss, sir, but not French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Is it not gonna let me press the other things because I did it in the wrong order?
Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. The bellboy had absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination. It was a bit tedious. It was pretty funny, actually.
Can't let this happen, can I?
Protest!
Wait, please wait.
Yeah. Does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection! Your Honor. The charade has just gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Bed making. Me file, save.
Oh my god.
Alright. Right, one sec. I also gotta check to make sure we don't go super long on this.
Don't worry, we've been doing this for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I got a timer.
This case will probably be over by the time anyways.
No.
Alright. No.
Oh.
Alright. I think I would talk about check-in, maybe. If, like, anyone else checked in with her? Would that make sense, Nat?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Now that you've selected
I save
it,
anyways.
I will tell you now that it did not matter what you checked. You're gonna get this. You're gonna get the
okay.
same piece of information regardless. So.
Yeah, because I mean, like, room service, there could be someone else in the room that asked for room service, and bed making, there could be 2 beds.
So you're doing great. You're like on top of this stuff.
Yeah. So I was like, is it gonna let me do any of them, or is it gonna be super specific? Because, you know, some things are like, you could have gotten the same evidence from anything, but... Alright, so tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May.
Oh, alright.
excuse me.
Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really.
Disappointment that she was with someone else. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was the disappointment?
Well, I am not without charm, sir. But even I'd have little chance with her lover there. Oh!
What did he say? What did you just say?
What? Rather, quite.
Oh boy, tell us
Oh,
the
you
truth
don't-
now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Objection! I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Oh... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. But...
Oh, you can't do that.
You fool! Oh, bellboy.
You liar.
That's not cheating, that's
Cheating
normally something
bastard.
a prosecutor would probably say.
I mean, yeah, you're supposed to kind of do that. Like, a lot of times, like, if you're accused of murder, sometimes they'll try and be like, oh,
But
claim it was
don't say anything
self-defense.
unless you're
Like,
asked. Go. I've done it up one.
yeah. Yeah. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer.
said it with an accent.
In this new light, I hold that it...
You said
What?
it with an accent. You were like, Your Honor.
I'm sorry!
Funny.
I do things with accents. You know that one time we did the voice.
Yeah, like the first time I tried to like voice act something with Rachel, she just randomly put on like this accent and I couldn't tell where the accent was from. I was like, what are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, literally in 999, if you guys watch that series, I have weird accents for some characters. Alright. Yeah, for Lotus. In this new light, well, that's more of just a breathy voice, but whatever. Okay. In this new light, well, there's impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
I agree to jack shit. Who? Who is the other person?
Simple. It was the bellboy. Wait, so who am I saying?
So
the
you're
murderer?
supposed to say like,
I
now
totally
that we know about this person might be the murderer. So,
Oh.
ma'am.
I totally didn't pay attention. The man who checked in with Miss May.
Ooh.
Your Honor. I keep
Yes.
doing that. As you've previously revealed, April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you?
Wouldn't you?
After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Oh God. Edgeworth's in trouble. You're in trouble, Edgeworth.
I'm in
You're
trouble.
a bad boy.
You're a bad boy, Mr. Prosecutor.
He's just a naughty little
You
boy.
need a spanking, upstart
Are you?
amateur.
Oh God.
What?
Nat!
What? What'd I say?
Nat!
What,
Don't
spanking?
say that!
Spank.
Yes. Don't
You wanna
say
know what sound you
that!
make when you spank someone?
Don't. I will slap
That
you.
would also make the sound of spanking. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. Stop being little babies. The court acknowledges the defense's arguments.
So, question, like in actual court, does the prosecution usually have the burden of proof? Or does it depend?
Yeah. The prosecution has burden of proof, and so like if you have a case
Okay.
where
It's
like
innocent until proven guilty.
yeah, you know.
Okay.
If you have a case where like there's most of the evidence that points to this person, but you can't prove it without a shadow of a doubt, then that person can't be arrested for it. Well, they can't be proven guilty. They can still be arrested.
Oh yeah. But they can only be like held arrested for up to like 72 hours, right?
Because you can arrest anybody if they look like suspicious and they're hanging around the scene of the crime.
Well, yeah, but you can only keep them for up to 72 hours until they're like guilty.
And the 72 hours thing might change from state to state. I'm not sure. Anyway.
Well, yeah. But and then like you can still like track them afterwards so they don't like run away, you know. But you can't keep
remember
them.
about that.
Right? I don't know. Maybe that was just something I
I don't know,
read
it could be the
somewhere. I
case.
don't know.
There's 50 different states in this country, so it's possible that could be the rules for at least one of them.
And there's a bajillion different countries
I don't care about
in
those.
this country, so
I'm not studying world law here.
the court acknowledges the defense's argument.
I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter thoroughly. So we're gonna stop the trial. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
He's just
really
dying.
mad. That is all today for the trial, Maya Fey. So we're gonna stop, and well, not now because we're like 15 minutes in. Court is adjourned. Right? How far are we? 18? Got it.
Yeah, we're like 18.
So we'll go a little bit
All
further,
right.
and when we're gonna meet that.
Yep, September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1.
Mr. Wright! Why do I sound so bubbly all of a sudden? You were amazing in there!
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan!
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, oh god, yeah. It sends shivers up my spine.
If you say so, totally don't want to fuck him.
So, what happens to me? I'm going back to jail. Do I get to go home now? No.
Well, no. don't think so, not yet. But I got a great lead in today's trial.
The lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere.
Miss May, I can't survive in jail.
She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later.
Give her a little sniff.
Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
You'd think he was the one who
Maybe so.
this.
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow.
You want a
But
hint?
now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that got left on the record.
What's it say?
I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some
This
investigating.
is my intestinal.
Maya doesn't... Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to get her free.
My testimony, you can have it. You can put it in your pocket.
To be continued.
Cool. We want to. We're all done for today?
Yep.
Woo! You just. I like how you save it twice.
Well, yeah, because
Alright.
this doesn't actually save it, does it?
No, well, when you reload it, it won't be working. Alright, guys, we had a great time today. April May's in jail.
Fuck her.
No!
Fuck everyone.
No! Don't fuck Edgeworth. You can fuck Edgeworth if you want to.
Alright. Well, yep, how much longer does this go on for, Nat?
Forever. Let's keep going. We're at a good pace. You'll thank me later when this is over and you love Edgeworth all of a sudden.
No.
Yes.
I'm thinking you're a big liar.
No, I'm serious.
You're a liar.
You haven't learned anything about him yet, Artemis. You gotta trust me.
I ain't trusting you, Nat.
You gotta trust me. I know your taste.
No.
I know it.
No.
I know it deep in my heart.
Alright.
And Edward,
But that's-
he can hold you tight. He can kiss your forehead. He can solve your crimes. Anyway, see you next time, folks.
Alright. Leave a like down below. Subscribe so you know when this happens. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. We'll see you in the next episode. And bye!